Right, we're back. I've played like 10 hours of FF13 in the time since I last touched Xenogears. I've completely forgotten everything. And now we're supposed to be probably not going this way. But I'm supposed to be going and opening a gate to Solaris, I believe. Although this clearly isn't a gate that you just walk through, because there are 3 of them. I think they all have to be open before I can do anything. Let's get in the mechs. Whoops. Let's get the mechs repaired. Don't know how we do that. There will now be a period where I search this town for somebody who can fix my mech. That leads out. Oh boy. This is the shop, I think, or maybe this is my house. It's more shop-like. Aha! Gear parts. And there's new gear. Which is good, because I was a bit underpowered. Not to mention under-defended. I'm wondering if I missed this shop at an earlier stage. And whether I can afford all this stuff. Probably can't. That's Bart's mech, which I don't think I can upgrade at this stage. Yeah. So this is probably the other one I need to upgrade. And to the ordinary shop, because I think I've got some stuff to sell as well. I still don't know what the mini-key is for. Anyway, we are now refueled. And now let us leave. Which I think means this way. We want to be leaving due south. And let's get in the gears. It's supposed to be somewhere on this island. Somewhere on this island, a place to go to. Huh. I think that's where we just were. What last time? We have never been here before. Ah, and these fuckers again. Wonderful. That's a heck of a lot of damage that Seal is doing. I do have some Seal armor. But I haven't equipped it. Did you really do no damage at all? Good grief. Oh, I think they're possibly ether immune or something. Really? We could not let them get away, or we could go back and heal. And I have seal armor, one each. What else does my guide recommend? Let's put the death blower on somebody. Wait, how many seal barriers do I have? 2. Okay. What else do you recommend? Water Veil. Why did it say Water Veil? Ah. I may... There we go. That'll do for a loadout. I am going to go and heal up because I took a lot of unnecessary damage in that fight, and my guide says there's a boss coming up. Can I remember where the shop was this time? I think it must be this one. And now I have to mount up again. wonder if anybody's ever done a gearless playthrough of this, where you find non-gear ways to beat all the bosses. Okay, in we go. What the heck is that flashing thing on the floor? I would have said trap, but I just walked over it and it didn't do any damage. Well, that was quick. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. And here he is, in his ridiculous ball mech. These dramatic camera angles. Good grief. Chill out. Oh, he's drawing on his power. On its power. To turn purple. That's a good use of arcane power. I would do this if I could. It's interesting that this is the second time that gate has actually meant shield. That was some badly written dialogue though. Oh god, that's Graph again. Hi, Graph. If I sound unimpressed, it's because I basically am. There's no reason for any of this to be happening. The tools in which you produced with your image. The tools in which you produced with your immature intellect. Translator, why? Power of the glorious Mother of Destruction, huh? that's right. These spells will restore my gear's defense if they get damaged somehow. Fail. Hey, Devon.
Hello.
How's it going? One of those days, or
Yeah, just one of that animation where he tried to punch but couldn't was silly. And also, I'm very sorry for the alarm noise. I stopped in the middle of a thing in Wild Arms 2.
it's alright. No harm done. Oh yeah, that's a problem. I don't have a level 1 weapon equipped to my mech. Still, for some reason. This guy's supposed to cast a bunch of spells. I don't really know why he isn't doing. I mean, I specifically prepared in order to be ready for him to cast a bunch of spells, and he's not doing so.
He's just failing to physically attack. Incredible.
It might be that I haven't read the guide terribly closely, and he just needs to charge from the gate a bit more first. By the way,
he's not even charging though. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's called a gate, but it's a shield. I don't quite understand why it is that. Did that do no damage again? I don't understand what's going on. We could be here a very long time because he's healing 1,000 every turn. Yeah, like it's the thing protecting Solaris, the Sky City, or generating the power for the shield on the Sky City. Lol. I was told to equip seal armors.
I don't think I have any. I would use a lucky card, but I don't seem to have any, so whatever.
Oh no, it is. Ye gods, even halved damage, that seal punch does a lot.
Yep.
Is this going to do any more damage? No, because it got dodged. Oh god. Back into the absorb phase.
I have no idea how that... Okay, I don't know what... Well, okay. This lady just hit me with a laser beam and somehow poisoned and inflicted me with... I forget what that status effect does.
That's a 90s JRPG laser beam there if it's causing poison. That's pretty good. Actually, is Wild Arms Wild Arms 2 the 90s?
Yeah, it is. 97. It's Wild Arms 3 that's not, I think. Yeah, Wild Arms 3 is 2002.
Bit of a jump.
Oh, I was mistaken. 1999 for Wild Arms 2.
Ah, okay.
And
Yeah, that makes a bit more sense.
April 30th for anything in English, though.
Yeah. Actually hit it this time, please. Nope. This fucking thing just dodged that attack 3 times in a row for some reason.
Here's Downhearted. Is Downhearted that you don't gain force points? Because that would make sense.
That sounds like you might be asking more of this game than it's willing to give. Uh-oh. Attack phase.
Yep, nope, that's what it was. You hear that shit because she got it on the one character who needs to be gaining force points so he can go hyper mode and destroy everything.
Dang. This thing has 20,000 HP and a heal phase where it heals 1,000 a turn. I have no idea how much progress I'm making.
That's rough.
Yep. But being able to not booster because like there's no massive rush does mean I've got plenty of fuel left.
Yeah.
And hey, Bart's new mech is pretty effective. Please hit. Oh, nothing. I should, however, use phase power that increases his defense, his attack. That would help.
Yeah.
Particularly since it's supposed to raise his attack and lower his defense, but the lower defense is bugged. Doesn't do anything.
Of course it is. It's a fucking Squaresoft game in the 90s.
I mean, more things in this game work than in most Square games from this period. Has to be said.
Yeah. I mean, low bar, but...
Yep. I'm regretting picking Billy now. I mean, I picked him because he's the best out-of-mech healer. Not realising that all there would be coming up would be 2 mech battles.
Yeah, it's a little...
Whoops.
Like, I don't really know how you can, like, foreshadow, like, what kind of battles you're going to be getting into without getting kind of silly with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting silly, I have a fucking Sentai man with a giant billowing cape who has a lightsaber.
As a party member, or as a boss, or what?
As a party member, it's Ashley in his transformed form.
Fair enough. Good grief, you're healing faster than you were, I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, there's a Jesse cannon. I should try the Jesse cannon.
Might as well.
The thing I should definitely do is boost Bartholomew. Let's see if the Jesse cannon achieves anything. I love that it's a proper, like, Starscream job, though, where his dad's mech comes out of nowhere and turns into a gun for him. It did... well, that's more damage than he's done on a single turn at any point in the battle. So I guess that kinda counts? Good grief. He's just healed 4,000 in the time it took me to do 300 damage. 5,000 in the time it's taken me to do less than 500. This is going well. Oh god. That's what I'm missing. He counters by healing in this phase. Welp.
So you should probably just be charging until he stops.
Yeah. Also taking booster off.
This guy just threatened to remove Tim's ears.
Drastic.
Yeah.
I don't think I saved before I came in here, you know.
Oh boy, that was a lot of damage for a character with like 1,000 hit points and no healing mechanic or maneuvers. So he did 300 damage. Oh boy. Okay. Now is time to combine! Combine my little fairy friend with my medium and summon, I forget who I have equipped. Grudiev. To drop a Magnetron bomb on this guy.
That sounds like it'll be effective.
Yeah, I hope so. It did like 4,000 damage last time.
Sounds pretty good.
Oh. That is a unicorn with a pompadour.
Okay.
I just summoned a unicorn with a pompadour.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what this game's deal is. I have no idea what Stutdark means or what it will summon, so let's find out. We need to slap this guy to get more force.
Oh god, I just lost Faye, who's like half my damage for this fight.
Incredible.
Oh boy.
Assault Tide. Wonder how much damage this will do. Jet Turtle! Oh no! Okay. That was something. Oh great, now Tim's paralyzed.
Tim! No!
I have equipped Tim with a thing that will... a rebirth doll, basically.
Help.
So, if he's gonna die, he's at least gonna res immediately. Oh.
Oh, come on. That's one. Two.
Oh! I won with a single hit left on my HP total.
Nice.
God. Blastodon! Blow them all away! Blow up everything! Of course he has a fucking summon named Blastodon. Fucking wow.
Oh boy, video games. Don't charge. Charge is not what you want to do. Why is there no item to refuel mechs mid-battle?
Explosive Red Thunder Toad, Blastodon.
Good grief.
I love these boss titles, they're so good.
Yeah, there's no way I can win this at all. Not from the position I am now in. And this will probably kill Bard. No, it probably won't kill Bard. Okay, it will.
Incredible. So, they put this bomb toad in the catapult room. And we're gonna catapult them off the floating island with a castle on it.
Okay.
This sounds like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
I'm just baffled by the fact that it's a Toad still.
Yeah, it's a living bomb. Oh man,
Right.
Tim, you are so beyond fucked up. Okay, I can swap Tim out. That's good. You can. I really appreciate this. You can change battle formations at any time.
That's helpful.
Like, at every single turn, before you choose the fight option, you can also re-equip, like, your characters. It's just a thing you can do. That's nice.
Just finish me off already, damn it. This is going to not quite do it by like 1 health or something. Oh no. Let's try that again with different mechs. I can't even think of any way to check whether I saved or not before my last trip here. Is this my house? No. I thought it was that one. That's the shop. This one. Nope, that's the inn. Ah, here we go. Let's try Ellie. That's the wrong. No, I didn't want to go out. Damn it. Right. I've got 1 5 ale. Didn't I have 2 seal barriers? can only gear the 3 I've got to hand here. I know I had 2 seal barriers. Is the other one still equipped to Billy's mech? That would be really annoying. Oh, hang on, I was going to check what the shop actually sells by way of gear parts. Oh god, I'm not with it today. What have we got? Right. Got 2 seal armors. Where's the ether doubler I bought? Oh, hang on, it's power magic. Not ether doubler. Might have been looking for the wrong thing. Sure, I had 2 of the 100% seal defense things. It's the way out of town. Billy, where's Billy gone? Standing in the corner brooding because he doesn't have a character. No, but he's not got it equipped. Oh, there is. No, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Oh god. Right. Healing, seal armor, water up. Death blow. Seal barrier. And okay.
Oh my god. God!
Are you
This
alright?
is so ridiculous.
Let's try that as a build. Tell me what's ridiculous. Cheer me up.
Well, Ashley, the boss, the bomb toad that we failed to restrain enough to launch with the catapult, Ashley jumped onto the catapult platform himself and held the toad while they both got launched. And then it exploded in the sky, and he landed, and he's walking back to the castle now.
Oh my god. Oh boy. And now, saving. No, I wanted to be in the pause menu because I need to mount up my gears, because you can do that automatically or give you a way to do that from the fucking map. And I went away. Let's go and see what happens. Yep, I'm a boss behind because I didn't save after a boss fight.
Fucking... My condolences.
My fault. At least this time I've got a party full of characters who can actually do damage to these fuckers. Oh,
Why does Sparkwave only cost 10?
I don't know.
That's wildly inconsistent. Oh, Xenogears.
I'm making all the wrong tactical decisions as well because I'm not concentrating properly.
Oh, these location names are something else.
Oh?
Nuria Boulay, Silvaland, and Gilgalad.
Whoops. But we're going back to town to heal up the mechs because they still took too much damage. I think it's random what camera angle you start with on entering an area. You know?
Yeah.
I genuinely think it does a random roll. Because I can always get lost. Even like coming back to Nissan for the 5th time in the last hour. Grumble. I would really like to make some progress this stream, but I've been an hour and I've beaten one boss, effectively.
Yeah. One boss that took like 3 minutes of actual...
I've spoken to this fucking shopkeeper too often as well.
It's really kind of weird that there's no, like, NPC who will just refill and restore your mechs.
Yeah, just as
Like,
a
you
one
have to
button
go
press
to
thing.
your shop.
I'm just glad that this shop has upgraded to being a gear shop. Rather than it being some random NPC stood out in the middle of town somewhere or something. Now, from the shop, it's south. The annoying thing with this town is it's not even big, but I get really fucking lost. Because it's north-south symmetrical, nearly.
Oof.
I mean, it isn't, but it's close enough to looking that to be confusing.
Oh, I have to take a screenshot of that line.
Oh god, what's happened?
I will tweet this because it's how perfect.
Let's have a look. Oh dear, my kingdom is engulfed in salt today.
God damn it. We're having a summit on how to discuss like dealing with the terrorist situation, and they're like, hello, sir? And he's just like, what? We're having a summit right now. And they're just like, okay, the terrorists are here though. It's kind of an emergency.
Whoops. These cutscenes are quite atmospheric the first time you watch them, and then the second time they are just too damn long, because there isn't enough visual detail for it to be worth a second pass.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the Discord with LeeRoy's suggestions for stuff.
Oh god, I'm going to look at that channel up, let's have a look.
Waltros, the most important JRPG.
He loves that game. And we should do Earthbound at some point.
Yeah, nah.
Isn't Pokemon Black the really obnoxiously hard one? Isn't Black White the hard generation?
No, I don't think so.
Because I'm looking at these choices and it's like, most of those are probably LeeRoy's thing of hard games, and I don't want to play hard games. I just came off Eternal Sonata.
Legend of Dragoon is an early hard game. I don't think he's played it though. I think I showed the opening in that channel a while back. And it's this really not JRPG opening tune.
Oh, that one. Yeah, gotcha.
We are launching a harpoon at this enemy airship.
Not at a frog. Or is it a frog-shaped
No.
airship?
No, it's a Gullwing class airship.
Eh.
And by we're harpooning it, I mean we rode the harpoon to the ship.
That's a bad plan. Don't do that. That's a bad plan. Ah, JRPGs. And I just got through
Wild Arms.
You say Wild Arms, but like I just got through the Return to Cocoon sequence in FF13, and that shit makes no sense. I will go to bat for almost all of FF13, but that particular cinematic is just garbage. First half of the fight, I can just do whatever I want to it. But I should save all my heavy fuel stuff for the second half of the fight, because this guy will be a butt.
It's really satisfying to have a method of interaction with the environment that is just kick the shit out of something. And make things explode because you kick them so hard. And they're delicate machinery.
That sounds pretty good. Ellie can do some damage. I think I should find out is if this power phase stacks.
Oh
that'd be
man,
entertaining.
I love buff stacking. Like, it's my favorite part of any JRPG is figuring out how to just buff up the characters to extremes.
Yeah, it's a good time. So he goes from doing 25 to 175.
A thing that I like that got added in Wild Arms 2 and became like a Wild Arms thing is that the force points are basically how you do anything, and you start with different amounts based on how, like, what level characters are. So, like, out of 100, if you're like level 9, you start with 9 force points.
That's cool.
And
Nice simple way of doing it.
Since like Lilka, which is a really awkward name to say, Lilka has healing magic that you need to have 5 force points to use, and you get her at like level 3. It gates that a little, but then once you get like 3 or 4 hours in, you can even use like normal attacks while you're just starting the battle, like fire and ice.
Now, has that stacked at all? No. Incoming damage, leave me alone. Yeah, the most effective ethers are always apparently the lowest. The death blows are always apparently the lowest level ones, which is a bit crap. In the mechs, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we in to... No, he's not into countering yet.
I'm going to feel extremely silly if I do all these block pushing bits in this fucking enemy aircraft and it doesn't result in progress.
The struggle is real.
Okay, that resulted in a platform because I made a bit of machinery collapse and reach a point where I could just walk across it to the exit I need to reach. That's good. It's kind of silly that I had to move 5 blocks there to make that happen, but whatever. I'll accept it. Oh, no, my god. Fucking fragile floors. I have to mind those. What a dangerous airship.
Let's see what my special attack does with this character. Oh yeah, that'll make a difference. So Ellie's special does 5,000 plus damage. Huh. That might be where I've been going wrong. Let's see.
Oh, I can see where the floor is going to fall out from under me. Aha! I didn't think I could, but I can. Deceptively advanced fucking technology.
And the best thing about air rods is that it costs half as much fuel as healing. So it's always going to be more efficient to bum rush this thing than it is to worry about maintaining my health perfectly. And that wasn't
incredible.
A critter. I just completely skipped the phase where he has a heal counter. That's 10,000 HP. I just went straight through it. That's amazing. That trivial. Why doesn't this guy just say, use Ellie, put an ether doubler on her, and that's it? 4 attacks would have had it. And now we have to have a dramatic speech because Bart's finally defeated his nemesis. I do wonder if that's a slightly weird translation choice, that Bart is calling Shakan, who is presumably decades older than him, a punk.
It would probably translate to something like bastard.
Yeah.
I don't know, has there been any, like, particularly harsh language in Xenogears so far, or?
There's been some, I think.
I mean, it is coming from roughly the same era as, the translations that, censored Barrett, so...
True, true. I mean, you say that, but, like, Saz in FF13 is hardly better than Barrett.
Yeah.
In terms of writing and all the stuff that the writing involves. And it is, like, it's really sad as well. Because he's an interesting character, it's just that there's so much racism in how he's written.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sad face. I think he gets a slightly better deal in Lightning Returns. Only slightly better.
Hmm. And his entire presence in 13.2 is a gambling minigame, which is a really good gambling minigame, but... ugh.
Also, it's only in DLC.
Yeah.
I need to get that DLC.
Chronobind is a really legitimately cool game.
Mm-hmm.
But... ugh.
I need to get the Lightning and Snow bits as well with the arena. Someday. Far down the line.
Yeah, when you decide you want to put up with the arena level of combat, because that's
Well,
like absurd.
I've done 2/3 of the missions in 13 already.
I mean, like, there's a reason they're DLC, and it's because it's absurd and they didn't want to include it in their main game. Like, that's a level of min-maxing you need for any of the DLC fights in 13.2.
Yeah, but like if you just 100% the base game, you're going to end up with completing the Crystarium. So, and having some max leveled perfect monsters.
Yeah, but it's not just that'll get you, like, the threshold you need to beat those bosses. Like, that's what I'm saying. They are super, super bosses.
Hmm. I mean, I beat all the base game super bosses, which isn't a thing you normally find with me. It's only the second FF game that I've done that with. But
Oh, fuck's sake.
I think I missed some plot here by ranting about FF13 too. Right. So Bart is going to be the king. I can control the camera in this sequence. Can't control where Bart's going.
Interesting.
Slightly odd choice.
Oh, fucking... I have to remember codes? Fuck this shit.
Get a piece of paper.
I have a notepad, I just don't want to waste it on this.
Whoops. Bart's father got a nun pregnant. Apparently. Hey, LeeRoy.
Hello.
Discord maybe taking a while to catch up.
There's noise.
Mike's transmitting, but it's not picking anything up, I don't think. And now the camera's locked.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, there he is.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm fighting underwater in Xenogears.
Oh, I remember that battle. That was one of the places I got stuck.
I like Ellie.
Ellie's good. Did you come in for the end of the last boss fight I was doing?
No, I don't think so.
Ellie's mech's super move is a bit of a break point for that fight. And I wiped the fight once really badly and then had a really rough time and only then tried the super move. And if I'd just used the super move from the start, it would have taken 4 turns. And I've got a guide open that says maybe Ellie would be useful in this fight, but it doesn't say in big letters, just use Ellie. Which would be helpful, because that's all you need to do. Anyway.
And there's the other code I need. Fucking codes.
Anyway, I'm sure all that just happened that was supposed to be a big emotional reveal, but I don't care about these characters at all.
Are you on the airship, Devon and Walrus too?
Yep, I am.
You recognize it that well?
Well, getting the codes, yeah.
Alright.
They don't give you the codes like to the characters to input in, you have to remember them.
Yeah,
So,
Devon
yeah.
was saying. So, let's see, where are we? Did you see when the conversation about what games to pick to do for the podcast? You see Devon's comments about Pokemon from earlier.
Yeah, I did.
I don't really want to play a Pokemon game, but I probably should at some point.
They're alright. Newer is way better, of course.
But harder to get for free. And I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one power plant turned off.
Oh boy, Choo Choo. Choo Choo makes every scene absurd.
Ow. Okay. I just got clipped into a laser beam.
Ouch.
Because that can happen, apparently. Verify the power code. Power plant fucks C? I thought there were two.
There are some really long pauses in this cutscene. The characters don't know what to do, so they're having a conversation, but mostly they're just sitting around this table staring at each other.
I wish I had more death blows. It's
There's
kind of annoying.
There's a grinding strategy for them. How far into the game are you now?
I guess I'm just about to do the stuff with Billy.
Ah, right, yeah. Like, so you've got 6 AP at the moment? Per 10? Yeah, like, you learn death blows based on, like, if you use the inputs for a death blow, you'll eventually learn it. So you start with mashing your double fierce attacks, your XXs, and then the other combinations are all like triangle, square, triangle, 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 or triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle. And if you use those combinations a lot, you will eventually learn those death blows.
You also have to be at the requisite level, but...
Yeah, well, I did read about it. It just, all that matters is if you use the part of the death blow, so you can just do all triangles and you'll level up all the requisite death blows at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, my problem here is I just haven't been able to do outside of gear battles. And I haven't felt like really running around and leveling them up because I don't care. But then I'm in battle with Ellie and all she has is her triangle death blows on a mech because they have to be linked for some reason, and I'm just like, alright.
Yeah, the mech death blows come much like more slowly than the like out of mech death blows. But also, Billy's chapter will give you some good out-of-mech opportunity for grinding some death blows. Because there's a couple of really good out-of-mech dungeons. So, we need to dig underground using a giant laser cannon, and we also have a giant mirror. And the only cannon we've got isn't anywhere near where we want to dig, and is fixed in place. So there's a solution here. Which is this fucking game. Why?
God, duh. I hate bridges that fucking fall out from under you. Oh, that's what they want me to do. Okay. I get what he's putting down, Wild Arms 2. Clever. It took me a second to figure it out. Or you have to fall onto a bridge of things that always respawn to get across to a power terminal.
Ugh.
Nice. Power plant B. And that's all of the power plants.
And this scene is actually, like, now a little bit interesting, because these are people raised to a fundamentally medieval culture. And they're talking about massive distributed systems that are weapons. And they're having to actually work through the basic concept of a distributed system. That's cool. We're back onto the good translator. Who definitely did less of the overall work.
Why are there so many characters in this game?
I don't fucking know. Why does Choo
'Cause
Choo exist?
Rico doesn't matter anymore, does he? There's no way he does.
No, Billy doesn't either. Like, Billy has really not had any role in the plot at all, except that his arc was used to shoehorn in all the stuff with the ethos, which should have been the start of the game anyway.
I wish RPGs were... They just actually rotate. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Like, you can have a character in when they matter and then just let them go back to their life.
Wow, that was a really poignant line, and I wish the translator didn't mangle it so bad.
Oh?
Yeah, Wild Arms 2, every single possible line that could be good isn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
like, who came up with that word, justice? I've got a little in my heart. And it's just like, that could have been really good, but nope.
Oh god, listen to us bitching about translation like a bunch of J nerds. I mean, we have a point, but also...
That's where you're fighting the rival group, the terrorist group, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's supposed to be like we're not so different, you and I, but instead it doesn't even make sense.
Oh boy.
And the kingdom of salt. Engulfed in salt. Fuck, that's such a silly line.
You arms kids. Does arms always mean something different in every Wild Arms games?
That would be pretty good.
That's goofy.
I think this is the one where it's like actually specifically not just the guns, but
Yeah,
like
it's
a squad. So
It's an acronym.
yeah. Agile remote military squad or something.
Ye gods. Meanwhile, here's how irrelevant Rico is. Choo Choo is volunteering over him in this cutscene for one of the missions. And there's going to be nothing left for Rico to do.
I think Rico's cool, but obviously he doesn't serve any purpose outside of being the battle champ.
Yeah, I mean, he's cool. Don't get me. I like Rico more than I like most of the characters, but yeah, there's no reason for him to be here. There's no reason for his chapter to exist at all. This is now Ramsus and friend. I've forgotten the woman's name. Who's secretly an agent for Graf. I think it's Graf. I can't keep track of this shit. But
Graf is the helmeted guy, so yeah. Probably.
Well, no, it might be Krellian though, who...
I don't know who that is.
No, he first appears in Billy's arc, late in Billy's arc. Although I believe that he's also like the final boss. Not sure. But there's like now these two are reporting to orb people, and I have no reason. I still don't know who the orb people are.
Oh, you still don't know who the TV people are?
Yeah.
That's good. No, it's not. Every time, it's like they're trying to do this seal thing from Evangelion, but it's like really bad.
Yeah, and
they talk like
it's Nerve, but like
they also all look like fucking Darth Vader without his mask.
You can't tell them. Well, you can't tell them apart. We can't tell Seal apart either. But like they don't even speak words that make sense. It's like so cryptic and so unobvious. It's actually like you get nothing from it. It's like okay.
Yang, that's her name. I kept getting Miel. Yang, that's right. Oh yeah, that's a point. I've fought Ramses about 5 times and he's still alive.
Well, that's actually how mech animes work.
I know, but I hate it. It drives you up the wall. That's the good thing about Evangelion. Once the angels are gone, each one of them is gone. And another new character. Because of course. 3 new characters. Or is that 4? I genuinely can't tell if that's 3 or 4. Oh, no, Dominia is one of them, so she's not a new character.
Oh, those are the elements, then they have to be.
I guess.
Calvana's not new, but the other 2, I don't know.
Isn't she new? I'm sure that's the first time I've seen her.
I just saw her, so...
Oh, okay.
She was on a mission with Dominion underwater.
Oh, right. Okay, so they're not new characters, but it's only the second time they've...
snippet.
Yeah. What did I just do? Okay.
Let's light this dude on fire, turn into Night Blazer for more fire, and then heal everyone.
Wait a second, I pressed the wrong button.
Hot Fencer is a terrible translation.
Well, I mean, he's fencing with a hot sword. No, he's not even fencing. I know it's terrible.
I think what happened is, like, they probably saw, like, Heat Saber and went, okay, a saber's in fencing, so he's fencing.
Hot Fencer, same thing.
Yeah. But it's like a lightsaber. Come on! And they still haven't fixed fucking Rayline. The worst.
Let's go get my mechs fixed up.
Also, Xenogears plot is always like, everyone is going to lose, they died. But actually they didn't, because something happened. Deus Ex Machina over and over again.
Pretty much. Cool, I don't need to buy new gear setups. That's good to know. Does Citan's gear have anything equipped to it? Yes.
Citan's gear is so bland and boring. I never want to use it.
But Citan himself is really good, is the problem.
Yeah, Citan's super fast.
Has he earned his like class change yet for you, Becky?
No.
God, how late is that going to come then? God.
I would imagine pretty late.
This guy is trying his damnedest to do literally anything and has failed to do more than like 600 cumulative damage to any party member. What a bastard.
Ah, man. I still love the run animations. The run animations are super good. Is Panzer Dragoon Saga the one that, like, the source code's been lost for?
Yeah.
I'd be quite interested to do that, if we can find a way to emulate it. Presumably there's sat an emulation somewhere on the web.
Yeah, but it's really inefficient. I've looked into it because Shining Force 3 is a Saturn game and I want to play that. But...
I know Panzer Dragoon Saga is one of the games that actually works on the Saturn emulation. And it's I think it's only like a 10-hour game.
That sounds good.
How many hours do you had in Xenogears?
Like 35, something like that, 40.
You're on disc. Are you on disc 2 yet? Actually, disc 2 is just the end of the game, though, so probably not.
I'm not anywhere near this too. Let me just
cool.
see if I've got.
No, it's not.
Playtime. No, it's not at all. Playtime 34 hours 41 minutes. I must be getting close though. I'm sure I'm getting close to disc 2. Because the only logical place for it to kick in is surely when we get to Solaris. I'm asking too much of this game, aren't I?
Probably.
Tower Battle is over here. It's good airship music. Also, this airship looks a lot like the really cool one from Skies of Arcadia.
I have an idea. You've got to trust me with your lives, Ashley exclaims.
Oh yeah, that's the mirror. I remember that. There's a switch in here that does random shit with it. For no adequately explained reason. That's a very big mirror. This translation. That is a reflection mirror. As opposed to any other kind of fucking mirror. What?
It'd be really good if it was capital R reflection, that'd be funny.
That'd be good. Oh man.
Time to go try and save our asses by steering this ship into the ocean instead of the water. Or the forest.
I was gonna say, like, ocean and water?
I'm afraid of this.
The heck was that noise?
Which one?
It was noise in the background of somebody, I think.
It's my sister.
Ah, right.
This plane isn't a plane for terrorists. This plane is a good statement, Brad.
So, Billy, Bart... I mean, I think the best mech I've got at the moment is Maria's. But I kind of want to take Choo Choo just to see if Choo Choo is still as good as a mech as she was in the set piece fight.
Does Choo Choo just turn giant? Like, what? How is she a mech?
She just turns giant.
Oh, cool.
Because
it's the
her
most
gene limiters are removed.
her gene limiters are removed. It's the most amazing thing. Fuck it, I'm gonna take Choo Choo and we'll just find out. And we're back in this location, I think.
I'm amused how every time I need to prove myself to some governing force, a terrorist attack happens.
Handy. Oh, was it down here? Oh god, I got so stuck in this section.
Fucking platforming!
No,
The worst!
this bit was between the platforming bits, but there's an issue with this control room that I'm about to go into, where there are two controls. One is for the mirror, and one is for the door that's up ahead. And basically, if you activate both controls, then the door doesn't unlock for some reason. On your first visit here.
Oh, we have a hovercraft now, which means a boat.
I do really like the room that, for no viable reason, is a control room, but on its side. So at the moment, Satan is standing on a screen to input commands on this giant keyboard.
Ooh, typing upside down?
Mm-hmm.
What?
To get in and out, you have to jump on the back. You see how there are chairs fixed to the floor
Yeah.
at each thing? You have to use those as platforms to get out of the room.
Fuck yeah.
Took a bit of figuring out. Oh, hello. That is a dolphin mech.
Best JRPG fish list.
You make a compelling case. It's called Marine Basher, according to this guide. I'm glad that I'm starting to get towards actually having 10 items for this list. I think I'm up to 7 now.
Okay, I need to find the personal skill shop because I cannot assign my own personal skills without going to a shop first.
God damn.
There is not one in Maria, I think. That's a bakery.
The first town?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's the giant fucking question mark. God.
How much is that going to do? Yep, I just one-shot that boss with Ellie's special move. Bye!
Restores HP when force level goes up. I think that means that for every, like, fucking box, I get 5% bonus XP every time force level goes up a grade. And that's amazing! 10% or 15% heal per 25 force is good.
So we're charging the laser.
Should I watch Real Husbands of Hollywood?
Sometime to launch. Incoming enemy. Incoming enemies. Oh, I remember these two now.
No time, I'm gonna take...
Yeah, these two were the memorable ones of the trio, and then the one who was talking that other cutscene was the one I'd completely forgotten.
Incredible.
And now they're just dunking on what? Why are you talking about how many pull-ups you can do, Seraphita? She's literally just this kind of pull-up is really tough, but I can do 300 of them, you know. Are you seriously suggesting that the laser over atmospheric distances will be significantly affected by gravity?
That's not how light works, I don't think.
Not generally. I mean, like, it'd be refracted a bit, but it won't drop. You need, like, stars for lensing.
Yeah.
And now we're going to find out whether Choo Choo is any good. I like that they're just actually insulting my plan for being ridiculous, though, because it is.
And Bart's just like, fuck if I know.
That's what he says every time.
Where is my boat?
Well, at very least, Choo Choo still has the same, like, extremely high health and pretty good defense.
Bart's upgraded, mech looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot that Valeria Chateau just fucked off into the sky, and they took part of the cliff with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the fucking boat is. Okay.
Oh yeah, and also, Chew apparently isn't fuel limited. That's handy.
Can she use booster though?
No. But she heals instead of needing to use a fuel move to heal, so...
So the elements are all girls under Ramses.
Yep.
When before the elements were Sutan, Sigurd, and Ramses.
Oh yeah.
Oh. They Guild's Galad linked up the map scope with a satellite. So now there is satellite imagery.
Yeah, that map should have been earlier in the game, but not complaining, because...
God, that's a proper map. This is so weird. It's nice though.
I think I
Also-
haven't re-equipped Bart.
Since you de-equipped him for
Yeah.
boss attempts,
Can I...
discovering Ellie was amazing.
Yeah. Does that record... Holy shit! Choo Choo can restore HP to other mechs. That's significant. Possibly for free.
Oh man, the ocean and like the curvature of the horizon is really good in this. It looks really pretty compared to everything else.
Satan's such a weird character.
Yeah, he feels like he's the only character that actually belongs in the game that Xenogears thinks it is.
Yeah.
Except Faye. Like, Xenogears still thinks it's a game about Faye and Ellie, and it's just not. Some other nonsense.
Well, that's just because it's very indulgent and it's not focused.
Yeah.
It wants to tell this epic story of all these whatever. It's more about world building, which is weird, clashes with the themes of the game.
Particularly since it just hasn't bothered to build a world at any point.
Well, it kind of drops you into stuff like to the author, all this stuff obviously makes sense, but to us, no.
Pretty much.
Oh god, yes. The fucking restore HP on force point upgrade skill is really good. Just straight up 10% of my HP back for doing one attack.
That's pretty good.
The personal skills are all kind of the good ones, at least. They kind of like just break the game. It's
Which
like
I appreciate.
it's alright, I guess. And it just feels like they balance the game for you to use no personal skills, and they put the personal skills in, so it's like a.
I mean, I didn't even discover them until I was in fucking Baskar, or like
I was
the
using
Mine Town,
the beginning.
Mining Town. Oh, I can use the radar on the boat. That explains it. Probably want to do that.
Wait a second. Choose fierce attacks, have no cost attached to them, and do half what Bart's best combos do. How the fuck is with this game?
I think Chew just falls off though. Like you can't upgrade Chew, so
Maybe.
she doesn't get better.
There might be side quest to upgrade her, but not
Well, and
like.
presumably she grows as she levels. Would be the natural way of doing it. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the way they'll have done it, because that might require more thought than it clearly has been put into this game at any point. But
Wow, I seriously am just trying to find 3 like black boxes off this fucking crashed airship.
Ah, yeah, that's
Just
true.
like going around and scanning.
ah, boy. And we're done. That didn't need to take quite as long as it did.
Oh, I got a 3,000 Gala. Got all 3.
We fired the laser. I like how they haven't put this into an anime cutscene. It's in-engine.
There hasn't been any more anime cutscenes at all.
Yeah.
Seeing how they were like, one happened every 5 minutes at the start.
Also,
It's
we
a welcome
missed.
break.
The laser missed the mirror.
No, I don't want to play Speed.
Is it seriously just going to make me repeat that exact sequence? Yup. Can I do this just with air rods again?
So, was that failure a plot thing, or just any sort of error on your part, or what?
No error on my part that I could see. The
So
guys
it just...
let's just do the same thing twice! Because fucking video games.
Fuck you, Takahashi.
Uh-huh. And don't miss this time, Billy. You suck. And I know what I'm doing in this fight now. It's fine.
One-shotting the boss.
No, I can't one-shot with this one because I don't have air rods. I can do more damage. Because chew. And I think, because I don't... Oops. Yeah, I don't have a heal, so I might as well boost and use this fuel for boosting. Fucking choose sound effects for moving around as well.
Why is Big Joe a recurring character?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know why he's a character at all. I don't know why he exists. There's just no reason for him. He's just there.
Yeah, well, he's on the crystal. I'm like, how did he get here?
That's not his worst appearance by far. Oh my god. Wait until the bit where he's in Shiva.
I assume he's gonna actually be an important character because it's Xenogears.
He hasn't
Like,
done
it could
anything
just be
significant yet.
Or it could just be a prolonged joke.
A prolonged joke pretty much summarizes this game quite nicely, so...
Oh, harsh. And now we're going to where Luke is from. Yay.
God damn it, Chew. Okay.
Bart's literally Naruto.
I mean, we've encountered characters who are more literally Naruto in the course of this game, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, in the
guess-
course of the podcast, maybe not in the course of this game.
Well, in this game, all I can think of is Dan, which I hope he doesn't appear in the game again.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, him. I'd almost forgotten him.
How could you forget that terrifying forehead?
And the hair. The terrible
Terrifying
staring hair.
So you know Devon, he fights you in the arena, right? You do a martial arts tournament, and then he's there. It's like, okay.
If you're supposed to get the wedding dress if you lose to him, but I didn't.
How did the little kid even make it to the semifinals?
Fuck knows. He had training from Satan. Probably, is how this game's perverse internal logic would rationalize it. And we should probably give the game some kudos for the fact that I am a giant mech and a giant plushie fighting fucking Beast Wars Transformers on top of a flying saucer that is preparing to fire a laser at a giant mirror on the Tower of Babel in order to drill a hole into the earth to open up a gate to the Sky City.
This game sounds good, see?
Occasionally you can describe this game in ways that make it sound like the best thing on the planet. Don't fucking miss this time, you incompetent little shit. Same animation again? What did that even mean?
Taste?
Ah. And we hit the mirror. And made a big hole. And set fire to the nearby buildings, because of course. I don't think there's supposed to be anyone in them at the moment, but still. Stan just bursts out laughing. Are you here for a third go, Dominia?
I have no idea what the, The wooden box is full of fire medicine.
That doesn't sound like a good plan.
It's gunpowder. What the
Fire
fuck is fire medicine?
It's good for fires.
Like, these are explosive crates. I have to go back through the fucking path that I don't remember the path through. And I tried to pull or push a box instead of kicking it, and it was like, this crate is full of fire medicine.
Right, so they've just said we're finding the 3 gates that will open the way to Solaris, right? And we've done 2 of them, and we know where they are, but we don't know where the 3rd gate is, and they've just gone, well, we know that they made a triangle with the first 2, and I'm like, it's 3 points. Literally any 3 points that happen to be in the same space make a triangle, guys. Do they mean an equilateral triangle?
Yeah, they probably mean equilateral triangle.
Probably.
Also, I just realized that I could have used the hovercraft because there's a beach. Ugh, whatever.
Yeah.
What? Oh, they're making equilateral triangles.
Yeah.
Doesn't that Slayheim Liberation Army hero use might gloves like what you have? He has a left arm of steel that punches through anything, I hear. Yours is on the right. Fucking exposition through NPCs.
I like Xenogears cutscenes too. And how they'll put up just like illustrations, they'll talk over it. Or sometimes they'll just be like a shot of the sea and they'll just be talking, you don't see the characters.
It's very Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
There's some nonsense technobabble here. It's pretty good. Good grief, that was a group of words that made no sense, even though they were grammatically a sentence. And now my brain hurts slightly. Oh yeah, we're going, like, how are we going to get at this thing underwater? And somebody goes, wasn't this ship, or our airship, also a submarine? And that's a spelling error for Bath Escape. With a H after the P.
I don't remember where to upgrade my gears.
Okay, I didn't mean to look in that barrel, but I got a pair of mittens for it.
That's alright then. Keep your fingers warm.
I still can't believe there's a fucking mountain called Mount Chug Chug.
I also cannot believe this. Oh, it's orb guys again. I like how they've clearly made an effort to make it clear that the tellies have the curve of the surface of the orb. Why?
Boss symbol. This is the proof of the boss. I just got handed this thing.
Now who's playing Metal Gear?
That's so funny.
Oh hey, it's Krellian again. Hi Krellian. It's interesting that Krellian gets to stand on a pedestal while talking to these guys, whereas Ramsus was on the floor. This can't be. The panic has spread to Etranank. That's a new one. What memory cube?
Memory cube?
Just randomly a memory cube. I think that's also the game's name for save points. Which aren't cubes at all.
I didn't catch that because Discord cut you off.
It wasn't hugely important. And now they're talking about mothers.
Where is Mount Chug Chug?
And another piece of jargon.
Alright, that's where it is.
You're talking about nothing, and the cutscene in which you talk about nothing is going on too long. But I'm free. I'm gonna go and fix my mechs, refuel them. Get in the damn door, Faye. This fucking game has started auto-refueling and repairing my mechs for me after half a game of not doing that.
It sometimes does. It's just like arbitrary.
Yeah. It's like when they remember to program it in. I think, though, that'll do it for today. Because that has been 2 hours, and we got stuff done eventually, even though it took me an hour to get past the boss fight that ended on after the last stream.
Tool freeze rod. Okay.